Hey yo, what's good, Josh? Your boy Justin, what the fuck you know me as here. I just realized the Inter Miami shirt looks mad small, but that shit is not a small. Your boy don't wear a small. It's just like folded up and shit. So just don't pay attention to that no more. I don't ask why it looks mad small. It's fucking folded over and shit. But today we're talking about UFC 309 in this bitch, UFC 309. I actually thought this card was 308 until I realized, like, yo, 308 was like, fucking, it feels like it was 2 weeks ago. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna count. Keep it a stack. I thought it was 308, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, like 308 was the Tuporia Max card. So this one's 309. The rumored card was this one right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. That was the rumored card back in September that had Jones, Miocic, Pantoja, Ascura, which I can't wait to see that dude fight in the UFC. Zhang, Suarez, Covington, Poirier, which is a banger. Figueiredo, Yan, Ferguson, Diaz, Talbot versus Yanez, Blahovic, Ozdemir, Weidman, Anders, and then a couple others that are actually on this fucking card. But the actual card is this one right here, and this is the one that I'm gonna break down. As of right now, this is the official card because Onama is now fighting Romero. Y'all already know who I got in that fight, my boy Romero, representing the flag at lightweight. I don't even know how good he is, but you know, I gotta cheer on the raza. I gotta cheer on the Mexicans, man. I gotta cheer for them, man. So I do have him in that fight. Now as for Hardy versus Mora, the women's flyweight bout, I got Hardy. For Elliott versus Hafez welterweight bout, I actually got Elliott. I know it doesn't make sense to pick him, but I got him. Mickey Gall, I got him winning too. Tybura, I mean it's Tybura. I got Tybura, man. As for, you know, like I said, Onama versus Romero, gotta support the Mexican brothers. I gotta support them dudes, man. I got Romero. Miller versus Jackson, obviously you gotta go for Miller, bro. As well as Weidman. Weidman and Miller are my locks of the card. I got them 100% winning. We need them to win. Come on, old men. We need the old men to win. Then Martinez versus McGee. Honestly, I really don't care. I'll just go Martinez. As for Rufi versus, I don't even know how to say that. Yontop? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I've never seen that shit ever. How the fuck do you pronounce that? What the fuck, nigga? Fuck it, I got Rufi. As for Bo Nickel, I just realized it's spelled real weird. It's spelled Nickel. But obviously I got Bo motherfucking Nickel. He's actually really good. I'm actually a fan of Bo Nickel, but a lot of people ain't because they think he's some sort of industry plant. And then Araujo versus Silva. I got Araujo. Oliveira versus Chandler, co-main event of the evening. This is a rematch. A rematch nobody asked for, but a rematch we all want to see now. Oh man, I gotta go for one of my favorite fighters of all time, Charles Oliveira. We gotta choose him, man. And also, I didn't even know Chandler was ranked number 7. Holy shit. Him being inactive for like 2 years is bumped down a lot. His ranking, man. His ranking has bumped down a lot. It's been bumped down by who knows how many slots, man. I mean, just not really getting many wins in general. You know, who's the last dude he beat? Like, who did he beat actually? Like, I can't even remember. Like, I know he beat Dan Hooker, but other than that, like, who else does he beat? I legit can't think of another name he's beat. What the fuck? But shout out Michael Chandler. I actually really like both of these dudes, but I got Charles Oliveira. Charles Dubronx Oliveira. I also gotta say this. We've seen what Charles's fight shorts are looking like. L, man. L shorts. The shorts they're giving Oliveira, those are trash. Like, I see what they were trying to do with, the favela designs, the design of it being the favelas on the shorts, him growing up in the Brazilian favelas and shit. Like, I get it, right? But it looks like ass. Like, they did not do it good. Like, they were trying to go a little bit abstract with it, and shit, but it just doesn't work. We need to go back to the yellow shorts, bruh. The iconic yellow shorts of the olive era. But the way I think that this ends, I want to say second or third round finish. I think Oliveira's 1-2 is going to be the key factor in this fight once again, as well as I think they both now reached their ceiling at this point. They're at that age where you can't get any better, and you could only realistically either stay where you are, where you is right now, or you could get worse. You could easily get worse from here. I think this is probably the best that we're ever gonna see him again. Maybe in like a good couple months, but after this, they're both definitely falling off. If Michael Chandler hasn't fallen off yet. I mean, how old is this dude now? Like, he's definitely 36. He's coming up on 37. Charles Oliveira's like, what, like 35 maybe? Like 34, something like that. I always thought he was a bit younger. Maybe he is, maybe I'm tripping, but I got my boy Oliveira with the crispy, perfect, fast, the crispiest, the most perfect 1-2 in all of combat sports. He's going to sit him down with one of those, and he's going to choke him out just like how he did to Justin Gaethje. To my boy, my fellow Justin Gaethje. He's going to do the exact same thing. Drop him with a crispy 1-2. He's going to hit him with the 1-2 a couple times in this fight. Chandler won't be able to take him down, and even if he does, it's too much of a risk for him, and I think Charles will get the finish in, like I said, the third round. It could be in the second, but this is going to be a good fight for as long as it lasts, man. This one's going to be high, my nigga. And then we got the main event of the evening, the worst main event of any of the latest UFC events we've gotten in a while. Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. I didn't even realize Stipe was ranked number 8. What the fuck? Number 8 in the rankings. Holy shit, motherfucker. This is insane. Number 8 ranked. Oh no. Number 8 in the rankings. Holy shit. He's barely in the top 10. He's barely in the top 10. Obviously, we're not here to sugarcoat Nathan. You would know if you watched my predictions video for Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, which if you haven't watched, go watch it after you're done with this one. But yeah, I gotta choose the man who is younger, the man who, who's got pretty much all the tools to win this fight. It's Jon Jones. Your boy has to come out, I'll be honest. Your boy is a massive Jon Jones fan, massive Jon Jones glazer, but I gotta be honest, I can't defend this nigga no more, man. I know everyone's seen it. If you haven't seen it, I believe he did an interview with Brad Okamoto, I believe it was. But he did an interview when he said that Tom Aspinall hasn't done Nathan to warrant an undisputed fight against him. It makes no fucking sense. He's literally beaten everyone else except for Cyril Gane. Like, there's nobody at heavyweight other than him, for John to fight. Like, who else is he gonna fight? Like, unless like Pereira comes up, I believe that they're both retiring. It would just make sense. I think John is probably gonna say that he retires unless he could get the fight against Alex Pereira, which would just be the same thing as this fight. Now, as how this fight plays out, I do think that Miocic is a tough motherfucker. He's just one of these like old dudes, Stipe. If y'all seen that video of what's his name, Lucastracy MMA, he did a video, shitpost video. I used to do this back in the day, but he did a video where he called him Stipe. Stipe, he'll hit you with a right, he'll hit you with a left. That shit was mad funny. I'm I might have to link it down in the comments below. Stipe. Old man Stipe. He'll walk you down. He's a marauder. He's tough as a steel-toed boot. But even though he's tough, man, tough will get you killed in the sport. And Jon Jones is coming here he's coming here to beat him, man. He does have a real good defense, but we don't know how good an old man Stipe really is. We ain't seen this dude fight since he got knocked the fuck out. You got knocked the fuck out a couple years ago by Francis Ngannou, who is now at PFL. Shit promotion. But yeah, I think the way that this fight plays out is, even though Stipe is tough as shit and he could maybe actually win this, I think that there's definitely a chance that he could win this, you know, tough it the fuck out and actually beat Jon. But I think Jon is going to be smart about this, and if Jon is as smart as we think he is, he's going to go for, you know, a serial gun or Gustafsson sort of approach. Y'all remember what he did in that second fight against Alexander Gustafsson? He took his ass down and smashed him on the ground. I think that's probably the best thing to do against a guy like miocic. You know, try your absolute best to get the takedown in, double-legged takedown, boom, and then from there just boom, boom, ground and pound, smash him on the ground, and then go for the submission. So I do think we're gonna get a Jon Jones submission within the first 2 rounds, maybe even the first round, depending on how good Steve fucking my voice is a bit fucked up if y'all can't tell. But depending on how good Stipe's, you know, his takedown defense is and how good his wrestling is in this fight, you know, it depends a lot on how long it'll take Jon to win this fight. Because let's be honest, Jon is getting this done unless, like I said, miocic can be able to tough it the fuck out. And don't be surprised if he does, man. It'll be a big surprise because he's a 6-1 favorite. Maybe even more, maybe a little less, because a lot of people recently have been saying like, yo, miocic is a tough dude. He'll get your ass, man. Like, don't stop sleeping on Stipe. But he's old as hell, and I think Father Time is catching up to him in this fight, especially in this fight. And it's going to be Jon Jones wins, LOL, easy dub for Jon. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Do you agree with my predictions? Why do you think Jones wins? Why do you think Stipe wins? What do you think of the whole situation in the heavyweight division? What do you think of the Charles Oliveira-Chandler fight? What do you think of Charles? What do you think of Chandler? But yeah, just comment down about anything. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. See y'all later. Peace.